Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm just checking that, yeah, sounds all on. Okay. Hope you're well. It's been a manic week. I see a few people commenting already. Hope you're having a good week. It's cooled down slightly in the UK, but it's supposed to get hotter as well. Jan says hi from a very hot Spain. So have you got the weather we had last week? It was like up in the mid 30s last week here, I think, and it was just sweltering. Nova, glad to be here. Been busy all day eating meals already. I've not eaten yet. I've not had a cup of tea yet. I've still got my work clothes on. I was just running. We've been moving office today or this week. Today we've had our last afternoon in the old office. So it's been moving boxes, just going back and forth with the cars, and I am shattered. I feel like I've been moving house the last few days and I'm shattered. So I thought today what we'll do is I'm just going to stamp one of the geometric florals and just do some colouring, just chill out. Hi Jenny, hi Chrissy, hi Pippa. Sorry, lots of you commenting. I'll go through those in a moment. So just going to do some colouring and just relax and have a chat really, because I think that's all I'm up to this evening. Got power restored. So last night the power went out here. It turned out it was our oven. Something's gone wrong with that. We think the heating element, but my husband was kindly cooking me dinner whilst I was having a meeting in here and obviously online. And unfortunately all the power went. So yeah, figured out it was the oven. So we've got to replace that. It's only 3 years old. Yeah, it's been a week so far already. Right, let's say hello to a few people. Apologies to those who I've missed earlier on because you were so quick in there. Kathy from Florida. Who else have we got? Anna, I'm very well, thank you. Just tired, but very well. Lynn Price, hi to you as well. Amanda says, hello, Lou, fellow crafters from sunny, warm 34 Spain, 34 degrees, I presume, Spain. Glad to be home now. Yeah, so that's the sort of temperatures we had here last week. And I had a week off last week, but there's a fly in here again. I think there's one just lives in here. I am not at all rested and recuperated from last week because we were putting up fence panels in the heat wave. It was crazy, and I've got a burn, and it's really really sore, and it's getting me a bit. And that's from a tree, believe it or not. It was tree sap got on me, and in the sunlight, it created this whole UV catalyst thing where it burnt my skin, and I've got a 2nd degree burn on it, so nasty. And also the day before I got that, I can't twist my arm. It doesn't twist with my arm. So as many of you know, we lost my rescue dog a few weeks ago. Ramos, unfortunately, was only 6 years old, so we had to have him put to sleep. It was very sad. But the vets did take a paw print, and my son had a tattoo appointment booked for weeks and weeks, months, which he then couldn't go to because he's not very well. So I took the appointment and I had his paw print tattooed on my arm there. So it's like exactly as the paw print was. But unfortunately, that's right where the burn is. So both are healing at the same time. It's very sore. Right, whinge over. I'm not usually a moany person. I'm just very tired. Good of you to be here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I love our chats. Although no one's chatting to me as you are in with the text, I feel like I'm chatting with you all. Sue, good evening and all. Hazel, out. Yeah, it is ouch. Very, very sore, and nothing much I can put on it either. Just let it do its thing and heal. But the blisters have come off now, so I'm back to pink baby skin underneath. We have gadgets. We have gadgets. It's since May and will continue to until September. Jan, what do you mean gadgets? Not sure what you mean there. Fill me in. Sharon, hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I wanted to bring the camera closer because I'm colouring. Excuse my nails. Obviously, moving office, and they're not pretty. They're really short and dirty today. All week, the last few weeks. I'm going to bring my camera down closer, but I wanted to do it after talking to you because otherwise the camera would be sitting here. So I'm going to switch screen. And there we go, and hopefully you can still hear me okay, and I can now bring it down and get it in focus. So if you get seasick or anything, hi Maria, have had it. We have had it since May and continue to. Wow, I love it. I love the heat. It was just too hot to be putting fence panels up in because we were digging out the holes, and we could only do a couple a day. That was our maximum. So if you get seasick or anything like that, close your eyes, don't look at the screen just for a moment while I move the camera. I'm just going to bring it down as close as I can and then see if I can get it focused anymore. I'm also going to try and keep it as much as possible, keep it in the middle there. So I'm just going to move the focus, which I think, let's have a look, we're going to be working with this. Yeah, hopefully that will be okay. Right. Now the pencils I'm going to be using, I often get asked about these, are my Prismacolors. It was a mad rush 5 minutes ago to find out where my sharpener was because my son had borrowed it and I didn't realise, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, my sharpener's missing. I can't do this with pencils that are not sharp, and as you can see, a lot of them do get blunt and I sharpen them as I need them. Just don't want to miss any comments. Who was watching the football? If you're in England, who just watched it? My goodness, I mean, I don't watch a huge amount of football, but when England are on, I will try to watch if I can. I don't know where I've just put my stamping platform, but wow, that was a match, wasn't it? It's literally just finished as I come live. It just finished, and it was exciting. So it was really bad actually at the beginning. We kind of thought, oh my goodness, we're going to lose this now. We're going to be out. And eventually England pulled it back. So it was a good one. Nerve-wracking, but a good one. Okay, so this is not craft cardstock. It looks like craft cardstock, which I love to use. Yeah, first half was shocking. Exactly, Sue. It was awful. I was still in work at that time, but my boss had it on the computer and she was, I can't look at it. Well, don't put it on your computer screen then. Craft cardstock, not quite. This is the taupe colour from Arden Creative Cardstock. Now this is the A4, which is smooth on both sides, so I haven't got any texture to worry about. Oh look, my watch has stuck to the magnet, or my magnet has stuck to my watch. Still using my old Creative Craft Products stamping platform because I like it, and I'm going to be stamping this one. So this is from the recent launch. By the way, we're in July now. I have another launch this month. That has gone so quickly. And it's Christmas. So yeah, I'll start sharing sneak peeks probably in a week or so. Week or two, I think. So that's exciting. So this is from the Dragonfly Dreams collection. That was a smaller collection. So like I say, do apologise for my nails today. Not good at all. I'm going to use my go-to, which is VersaFine. Had to send the stamp back because it had the wrong stamp in the packet. Oh, how did they put the wrong one in? It was the wrong one. So we've. Oh, I see. Was it the Dragonfly one that they put in there by accident? Maybe. Obviously, everything's packed manually, so maybe there was a bit of a mistake there. But that's a shame. But hopefully they'll sort it out for you quickly. I've not heard of that from anyone else, so fingers crossed it was a one-off, but sorry you had to deal with that. Right, but hopefully it won't be long and you can get playing. There we go. So one thing I do like to use when I'm using pencil colours on a darker cardstock is white. My white is getting really tiny. I have got other alternatives that are similar to white. I just need to make sure it's in here. I'm sure it is. It'll be right at the bottom. It'll be the last tray I check. Of course it will. It's getting smaller and smaller. I've had a few of these, so it's not too bad. It needs a good sharpen. So this one does also have some additional pieces, but I'm focusing on that. There we go. Look, stamps absolutely beautifully. Let's give this a clean up. I'd say it's going to be a nice chilled out. I've got the dragonfly, but the right. I got the dragonfly, but the right card for the floral. So I ended up with two. Oh, I see. They put the dragonfly in. Well, I wonder how they did that. I say it's all packed manually, so I guess somebody was just not focusing when they were packing them, perhaps. So yeah, nice chill this evening. Just a little play. Don't even know if I'll make a card out of this in the end. Might just do some colouring for a little while. A little chat. And then because our oven's gone bust, we need to figure out dinner as well. Random pretty secret. Hello, who's that there? Would you like to give me your name? And I'll say hello to you properly. Strange one. Right, there we go. Put that back. See, look at me, even tidying up as I'm crafting. Okay, now I'd like opinions. What colourway should I go for? I tend to do the leaves, usually would do the leaves. Hi Joe, in green, but there's nothing stopping me doing the leaves like a burgundy red or something. So give me a colourway, somebody. Whatever the first one is, I'll go with it. See who gets typing first. What colour should I do the flowers and the leaves? There's always a wait because there's a delay. So just waiting for someone to let me know what colour, because I would just go teal always. Let's do something a bit different. Oh, there we Sue. Sue just said teal. Oh, well, okay. I did say the first comment, so it's not really fair not to take. And that was Sue, the first comment, is it? D, hello. How are you? Sorry, random pretty secret. Did not recognise you from that. Happy Canada Day, is it? Oh, I'm so out of the loop. I didn't even realise today is also my father-in-law's birthday. So bad. Okay, teal, orange and teal. Now that's interesting. I do like orange and teal together. Just wondering how I can do that. Shall I do green leaves and then orange and teal flowers? Periwinkle. We should throw lots of colours in there. Hanging in there. Keep hanging in, please. Okay. Orange and teal. I don't think I can mix them as in a flower going ombre, orange and teal, but I think I can probably do flowers, different colours. You're welcome. Let's see, there's another orange. In fact, that's very much the colours, oranges and teals. If I show you the paper pack for this collection, look, that would work, wouldn't it? So let's find my oranges under here. Figure out. Oh no, I've just dropped them, or dropped some. Just scoop them up. They're not in any order anymore. They used to be in a really good order, and now they're not. There's no excuse, they're just not. Green leaves, orange and teal flowers. There we go. Orange and teal would pop. Yep, hopefully. Let's go with that. Okay, so I'm not going to go that bright orange. That's a bit too bright, isn't it? This is quite a nice orange. Them two together. Obviously there's white, green leaves. I have to find a green that works as well. And there's a bit of a method to finding a green that works. I don't quite know what the method is. Should we go quite bright? Those three colours together. Obviously, I will also get for each one a lighter shade or a much darker shade, so that I can do ombre. So I'm thinking go lighter with this. So I end up with sort of 6 colours because I have 2 of each. My belly's just now telling me I'm really hungry. I'm looking for a light teal. How light can I go? Is there a light teal under there? Not really. Maybe with the greens. Just looking at these. Sorry. That's probably the lightest one. It's not really light enough. In my opinion, I don't think it's light enough. Is that? That's more green than blue. Yeah, no. Let me double check the blues. Make sure there's no. Oh, what's that? It's not. It's no lighter. Like really light. Or greys, green greys. Let's go this one, I think. That's really light, but it probably looks white to you. What's the name of the stamping platform you're using? Kathy, it is the Creative Craft Products stamping platform. It's been around a long time. I'm not sure if it's still available because I know like hobby maker took over the brand. I'm not sure if they're reproducing it at the moment, but you might be able to find it somewhere, like maybe on eBay otherwise. Somebody selling it. I think I'm going to stick with these 3 colours for the teal and see what I find working, but I quite like that. Oh, that's really pointy. And then I'll just keep this to the side in case. Now, I did, when I first got my pencils a long time ago, I did drop them. It was a disaster. And unfortunately, because of that, they do break ever so easily. Just looking at the greens, I actually need... Oh, should we go nice and bright? Let's go really nice and bright for the green. There we go. In fact, I can take my stamping platform away. Now, I will do lots of sharpening as we go because I prefer to work with a sharper pencil. The stamping platform doesn't actually come with the sticky grid. That's from Sizzix, and you can buy it and cut it to fit any stamp platform. But yeah, so it's Creative Craft Products one. Very good. Very good. Had it a long time. Right. Now, I always like to start with the biggest, best one, which is in the middle here. And when I'm colouring, I don't press down hard to begin with. If you press down hard to begin with, you're burnishing your cardstock and the crayon, and then you can't go over the top with it. If you burnish it, as in you kind of compact all the colour. Hello, Sue from Germany. If you burnish it, then yeah, you've got no chance of layering any other colour over the top. It kind of becomes waxy, and then it's not going to work. So it's best off sticking with a nice light coat, and you just build it up by colouring different directions, maybe little circles, and then I can come back to the lighter one and I can do some blending. But it's really tempting to press hard to encourage the blending, but that's what we don't want to do. So then I'm going to come over, so the ends of these petals are going to be darker, and just feed that darker into the light. And there's nothing wrong with not blending everything perfectly, so leaving some lines showing, because of course petals would have like veins and things. There we go. So there's, I can't actually see what you can see unless I bend round. So, and also you're not ruining your pencils too quickly by pressing really hard. So just a nice light coat there, and then the same with the dark, a nice light layer first, and then work at blending those two in. So what's everybody been up to? I've kind of briefly explained what I've had going on lately, but what have you all been doing? There are 2 live streams, Lou, not seeing all of the comments. So there's YouTube and there's Facebook. And then there's YouTube on the Arden Creative channel. There's YouTube on my channel, Lou Collins, or Paper Crafting with Lou Collins. There's Textures, Crafting with Textures on Facebook, and then there's Lou Collins on Facebook as well. So there's 4 streams, and that'll be why you can't see some of the comments, unfortunately. But yeah, I find usually YouTube, I think, is like the busiest for the comments on a Wednesday evening. I don't know about all of you, but if you're watching on YouTube, do you find you see a lot of comments there? It's just generally for live streams. For me, it's always has been a bit of a busier platform. Right, so yeah, come on everybody, what have you been doing? What have I missed in the last couple of weeks? I had an exciting meeting with, I don't know how much I should tell you really, but it doesn't matter. So I had a meeting last night with the guys at scrapbook.com, which was very good. We're just talking about things that we can do together to collaborate, and they sell my products, so if you shop at scrapbook.com you can find them there. And yeah, it was lovely. I've been learning pencils too, doing okay with it. I don't think you can do it wrong. Obviously, some people are absolutely amazing with pencils. I am not one of them. I just try to relax and enjoy it. If I've enjoyed it, then I think I've succeeded, regardless of what the outcome is. It might be quite nice to have sort of yellow pollen in the middle of these, certainly the teal ones. So this big one's going to be teal. It's very easy to get carried away and just start pressing hard, thinking that that's going to get that colour down more solid more quickly. You just have to remember to go lightly. So as from, as I said, my office, my day job office has, we've left there today. Too busy crafting to read. What are you crafting? Let me know what you're making. So we left the office today. So now for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, I'm going to be working from home, which I don't enjoy anymore. I used to work from home all the time. But yeah, it's just not. I have such a lovely team at work, and for us to not be there sort of talking to each other all day, chatting about work things that are going on, batting ideas and questions to each other all the time, it's going to be very strange, and I think we're all going to struggle. None of us are looking forward to it. But then it's because the internet connection and everything needs to be swapped around from the old office to the new one, and that's going to take a little bit of time. Might just go in with a bit dark there. Let's go in with a little bit of yellow here. You probably won't see much of that actually. I'm going to also do, I'm not going to go too crazy with the teal. I do love the teal, obviously, as you know. So I'm just going to do the buds in teal and then the other two flowers in the orange. So the two colours there. So yeah, from tomorrow I'll be working from home, which I'm not looking forward to. I've got so used to, for the last nearly a year, working with them girls, ladies in the office. It'll be strange. Now for these ones, I'm going to swap and I'm going to do darker at the base and then lighter at the tips, I think. And you can choose either. Flowers, I mean, flowers are organic, aren't they? And they come in so many different colours and patterns. So I don't think there's a right or wrong way of doing them. Yeah, guessing on this with Laura and Cody. You never know. You never know. They picked my products, so they had my Beneath the Brambles on recently on their sort of hot new products piece. But yes, Cody was in the meeting last night. I say last night, it wasn't last night for them. But I met them both at Frankfurt for the first time, which was lovely. There we go. So if anyone's not sure what we're talking about, scrapbook.com do a lot of live streams, and they have, so as we say, they're Laura and Cody all the time doing things, so they're quite well known for it. And yeah, they're really good fun, and it's really their live streams, they're long and they're informative, and there's projects, and obviously they're selling items that are on the website, but yeah, they're really good fun. So yeah, who knows what's going to be coming up? Probably more next year than this year, but we do plan things a long way ahead. So just adding the dark there to the base of the petals. Does anyone else feel this week or feel at the moment that they just need some time? No stress crafting, just relaxing. Something therapeutic like colouring to just make you forget. Tomorrow I've got a sports thing in the evening. So finally, Friday, I will be able to rest. And I'm very, very much feeling like I need that this week. In fact, really, I shouldn't be going out tomorrow night, but I am. Well, that's if my arm's going to allow me to do what I need to do. We shall see. Wedding cards today. Oh, lovely. Are you allowed to tell us the name of your holiday letting company by any chance? Yeah, it's Best of Suffolk. So it's holiday cottages and things in Suffolk, or lots of them are in the on the coast. So Southwold and Albury, if anyone knows the area, a lot of them are there. So I think that's the flowers done. So time to do the stems. Now I tend to, in general, I usually would go in with a lighter colour and then the darker over the top, because then I can sort of add the dark in where the shadows are. Oh, I think that colour's really nice. That really does allow them to pop. And then this sort of grass green just be over the top here as kind of like the darker area shadow in there. And then maybe at the base of this curl, just a little line there. So we're part of Sykes Cottages, Sykes Holiday Cottages. Again, if you're in the UK, you might have heard of them, or you may have booked a holiday with them in the past. But we're one of like the sister brands, so one of the smaller local ones. But yeah, we have some beautiful holiday cottages. I love going out and going around some of the properties for various reasons and seeing them if I haven't seen them before. They're beautiful. That is a leaf as well. Let's go back to the lighter colour. You love Suffolk? Yeah, I love Suffolk. I know I live here, but I do. There's so much. So Suffolk's got sort of, it's got rural, it's got the coastline. We have got some busy towns. So we've got like Norwich and, oh no, this isn't in Suffolk, obviously, but in East Anglia, we have like Norwich and Cambridge as well. Beautiful cities. So yeah, there's a lot to see around here. Obviously, the town I live in, I love because we've got the castle. So it's a market town. We've got the castle here as well. A lot of people come to see that. Great for dog walking. And yeah, it's just a beautiful area. Everybody tell me, I'd like to hear, I mean, I've just raved about where I live. Why do you like where you live? Or do you not like it for any reason? But yeah, I'd like to hear, what do you like about your town, city, country, whatever it may be? Tell me about it, because I mean, I always say I do love Suffolk, and if I had to live anywhere in the UK, this would probably be my choice. You don't always choose where you live, do you? But yeah, I do love it. What do we think to that green? That is popping, isn't it? It's popping quite nicely. I always take an alcohol pen colouring class. Oh, sorry. I take an alcohol pen colouring class on Sunday once a fortnight. We're always really chilled afterwards. It's very calming. Absolutely. Pippa, that's fine. Do your work. Yeah, Leicestershire is landlocked, isn't it? Yeah, no coasts. There is just, yeah. But do you love it? Have you always lived there, Sue? Is that where you've sort of born and bred, stayed there forever, or have you moved there from somewhere else? Have you ever lived anywhere else? I'm interested in these sorts of things. Yeah, I just love that we have rural and we have coastal, so we have the best of both. Oops, shouldn't drop your pens. That kind of breaks the lead. Can break the lead. So we've got low numbers tonight, but firstly, I didn't promote the live. I apologise. I forgot what day it was this morning. Forgot it was a Wednesday. And also the football in the UK has just been on. I imagine everyone's watching it. A lot of people were watching it. More for them tonight, but yeah, that's fine. They won in the end. England won, so eventually they got there. It's a hard slog. So I imagine people will be out watching that because it's actually a decent time, 5 o'clock in the evening start. We've had some start sort of 9, 10 o'clock, and then I know there's matches coming up that could be starting in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock in the morning for us. Essex girl, lived in Wiltshire, Spain, London, all over the place. Ah, North Wales is stunning, Anna. I did a lot of my holidays when I was younger, and I've been as an adult quite a few times, sort of the Snowdon area. Really, really love it. Oh, you're very lucky to live there. Those views. I mean, do you ever get used to the views? Because we've always said when we go, I don't think we could ever get used to them. We'd every time we see some of those views, because we're very flat here. That's one thing we don't have is any hills or mountains. Hey, Jeanette. Maria, I live in an island in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, now known as Bad Bunny's home. I love it here. No snow or cold weather. No. So how hot, Maria, do your temperatures get? I imagine quite hot. But I mean, we're all moaning about sort of getting up to 40 degrees last week. But however, in fairness, we don't have air conditioning in our home. Our homes do not, as standard, have aircon. I think that's what a lot of people have struggled with, is to understand that while, yes, it's hot and that's normal for a lot of countries, we cannot cool down. Our houses were made to hold heat. So sleeping at night has just been awful. I live just outside of Chicago. I love the museums, fun culture festivals, Lake Michigan Beach days. Oh, lovely. Sounds perfect. Very nice. Me and my husband want to do visit more of America. Hi, Angela. We don't know where to start, in all honesty. We just don't. Now I'm going to go. So I've obviously coloured in the flowers. I'm going to go around the outside with white. And I'm going to go, am I going to do that bit? So do quite a heavy line and then blend that out a little bit, just lighter. So it's like a highlight. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to go, I think I will go around the whole thing. I wasn't sure whether I was going to stop at the triangle, or not triangle, the diamond or not. But I think I will go around all of it. And just have the diamond and the lines in the background. They're still there, but they're not the focal point. The flowers are the focal point. So definitely a little bit darker. I'm happy to, because I'm not blending other colours, I can press a little bit harder with those bits around the flowers, and then much, much lighter, little circles, and just blend out until I have this kind of little glow around, like so. I might need to actually blend that out even more. So just a little bit lighter. Just keep getting lighter until you're virtually at nothing. Does this make anyone want to just pull out some pencil crayons and have a play? I do love white on craft. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Right now it's around 96 degrees, very unusual. Oh, is it not usually as hot as that then, Maria? North Wales as well for Nova. How lovely, except how lovely, except perhaps the rain. Yeah, I know. You can't guarantee warm weather there. I mean, if you get it, it's fine. But I mean, we went up Snowdon a couple of years ago and it was cold and it was rainy. But do you know what? Work up a bit of a sweat walking anyway, so it's fine. It's not a problem. Right, I'm going to come in here with my pencil as well. Really get quite dark in there. It does. Think that's me for tomorrow. You got your colouring plan on for tomorrow. Would it be a stamped image? I have got Mr. Fly in here with me today. We've got a lot of, so my house backs onto fields, and there's at this time of year the flies are just hideous. We have, unless we keep all our doors and windows shut all day long, we just cannot keep the flies out. And obviously with the heat, we want some fresh air, particularly this time of the evening, because it cools down. We can kind of freshen the house back up where it feels very hot and sticky. So yeah, the flies come in and we absolutely hate it. But I don't agree with killing flies, so we deal with it. We just get on with it. And also, where people in my house have used fly swats and things, the dogs are absolutely petrified of them. They hate the fly swats. They'll come like run upstairs. Oh, I've missed a stem there. They'll run upstairs and jump on whoever's up there and hide. They really hate it. So that's not fair at all. Not fair at all. I don't think this is going to be a particularly long live today because, I say, just a bit of colouring and a catch up. Mind you, we're already at 36 minutes. It goes so quickly. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I've been moving a lot of boxes this week, and I put together my garden furniture as well. If anyone enjoys like home renovation, I do have an Instagram that's for home renovation. Well, been doing it for the last 3.5 years since we bought this house, which was a renovation project, and still going. Just uploaded another video on there actually. We're almost done, but we're now working on the garden, which has been really left until now, this whole time. It's been a huge job. But if you like that sort of thing, if you're not already following, by all means, you can find me. You just need to type in the Fram House. So it's like farm, but with the A and the R the other way around, because we live in a town called Framlingham, and it's often shortened to Fram. So the Fram House, you hopefully be able to find me there. I think it's the _Fram_house, I think. But yeah, but you also then get an insight into things that go on away from crafting as well, which I know some of you like to do. I know I'm interested in what you all do away from your crafting. Like, is it your son's wedding, or did you start a new job last week? I love all that. I love having a proper catch up and a chat. Maybe you need fly screens like in North America and other countries. Yeah. So the only time I've ever bought a fly screen, it was one that had magnets in the middle. I hung it up. Within 5 minutes, my dog, who is now my old senior dog, he barged through it and ripped half of it. And then 10 minutes later, at the time we had an indoor, like a pet rabbit, a house rabbit. And then he also started chewing it. So the fly screen didn't quite go down the way I hoped. Had to quickly get rid of that. And I've never bought one since, but it's definitely something we need to consider again, because I think that might work, or at least reduce them. I know you're never going to stop them coming in, are you? But it would at least reduce them. And we keep, obviously don't have food out and things like that. We keep that all put away, but it's just, they're just on the fields. They're just absolutely everywhere. And this time of year where they're so today they were picking peas on the field, and it just disrupts all the flies that are living in there. And they need somewhere else to go. So this morning I put together garden furniture, which you see. Oh, I was so frustrated. I usually like that sort of thing. It's like a flat pack, kind of. It was mostly together, but I just needed to put like the arms on the bench chairs and things. Oh my goodness, it was so difficult. I got so angry, partly because the tools I wanted to use were missing from where they should be. So somebody had borrowed them. My son probably, because he was doing some alterations to his car recently, hadn't been put back where they should be. And I was so angry because I had to do these big bolts by hand. And it was just really awkward. And yeah, I was not a happy bunny. How's that looking? Let me see, Maria. It used to be in the high 80s or low 90s in summer, but last several years been very hot. Still the breeze of the ocean and sea helps. Do you find though the breeze can be a little bit deceptive, so you kind of don't realize how, like, I don't know if you burn easily. We always worry because we don't get a lot of sun here. If the sun does come out, it's like, oh goodness, we might burn. If it's windy, that's where we don't realize and we do burn. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going in with the pencil some of these triangles because I can't leave things alone. I can't say, oh yeah, that's done. Yeah. Sounds like a full-time job. What, the renovation? Yep, it is. I have had some new garden edging arrive. I've had a glass panel for the back door arrive, and I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to get time to fit either of those, but I will make time because I love doing things like that. I think in another life I was probably like a handyman stroke woman. I do love DIY and things. There we go. Nice little bit of colouring. I love my garden, and I have 43 rose bushes. How on earth? We've got one David Austin rose bush in our garden at the moment because our garden was a complete, it was overgrown. It was 6-foot brambles all the way down. It was not nice, and we couldn't grow anything in it because everything had to be dug up first. So we're now at the stage where we've virtually cleared everything, and we're now starting to put things back, which is wonderful. So we have one rose bush. We have other plants, but rose bushes, we have one at the moment. And yeah, we do love it. That one doesn't go there, does it? I was out there this morning deadheading. So we had a few that died off. So I went out there and got that done as well. Oh no, that was yesterday morning. Sorry, the deadheading was yesterday morning. So what do we think? Would you put that on the front of a card, maybe the sentiment over the top? We have got sentiments on the stamps, so we've got beautiful, just the way you are, so you can stamp those in different ways and put them on. But yeah, well, that's been nice. I'm going to bring this up. Sorry, I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to raise that up. Not professional at all, but it just means I get a better focus for you. I imagine this is going to be in view now, so let's see. Switch to that view. Oh no, look, you can't see it. It's just out of view. Just out. Yeah, that's hurting now as well. Sorry, because I tend to keep it straight all day. So I am going to go and have my dinner. Thank you for joining me though. Hope you liked that and gave you some inspiration just to have a play. Crafting doesn't always have to be about finishing a project or completing something. I mean, that I will put aside, and then when I need a card, I will cut that out. Like I say, the papers that are in this, they're probably a bit more blue, but I think, see, look, I could use those bottom ones, the blues and the teals. They look a bit more grey in my screen. I don't know about yours, but they are definitely a greeny colour. I think they'd be lovely as a background for that, like a matte and layer for that to go on. But yeah, I think I will save it, and then when I need a card, I will pop it on. And yeah, it's already done for me. But that didn't take long, did it? And I mean, I was talking, but probably about after introductions, 40 minutes, maybe at most. So, I mean, you could do it quicker as well. So half an hour. You're welcome, Sue. Hope your arm heals soon. Yeah, thank you. And have a good rest. rest. We'll see. I will try, but you won't catch me resting for long because I get bored of rest. And then I moan that I'm tired because I'm doing too much. So can't win. I do need to wash my hair as well. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Sorry it's not been the most creative or inspirational this evening, but I do like to have a catch up with you, and join me in 2 weeks' time. So that will be the 15th, I think. Yes, the 15th of July, Wednesday the 15th. So do join me then, and I will give you some sneak peeks of the next collection, which is Christmas. Shall I give you a little sneak peek? A little tiny one. Let's just go. Music paper. Very nice. Very thin paper. Okay, that's enough. I will do a little more of a sneak peek in 2 weeks' time because that'll be a bit closer to launch. So that'll be fine then. Thank you very much, Alison. Well, take care, everybody. Have a fabulous week. I hope you're well. By all means, message me. I'm not great at getting backup messages. I tend to sit and do everybody all at once, so you might wait a few weeks for a reply because it's terrible. But I do love to read your messages and see what you're up to. Make sure you join me on I'm trying to remember the name, Crafting with Textures on Facebook. So it's a group, so you ask to join the group, and then it's all about textures. There's people sharing what they've made with the products as well, so make sure you join us there. Thank you, everybody. Take care. All people say about having Friday off. Who's got Friday off? Did I say I haven't got Friday off? No, I'm looking forward to Friday evening at the end of the week after work. I haven't got Friday off. My Friday evening is off. I haven't got anything on. I've had something on every single night, but Friday's the first night this week where I can actually go after work, come in from work, and then sit and enjoy my weekend. Sorry, I confused everybody there. Thank you, everybody. You all take care, and I'll see you all again in 2 weeks' time. Bye bye.